My name is Lindsey Knox and I teach oboe and piano at REW Music. The best thing about teaching music is watching the students grow over the time that they take lessons. It's really great to watch a student who is struggling with something, learning something new and difficult, get it, and have kind of that light bulb moment where where it all comes together and they can do it really well. And it's fun to see kind of the smile on their faces and for them to go, hey, I got it, and know that they did really well, and that's a really neat thing. I make lessons fun by trying to incorporate many different styles of music. I allow students to bring in their own music that they find online. I have a lot of students who will search up artists and different styles of genre, anime, or just finding things that they have found on Spotify, and they'll come in with the music that they found and we'll work on it. The other thing I'm doing is starting piano karate. So the students will get little assignments towards each belt, and then they have to pass it off to earn a belt. And we have all the regular karate belts, and then I'm going to incorporate the holiday belts and just kind of fun different belts that we just come up with along the way. So they've really enjoyed it. With this year's KMEA excerpt, which is the Haydn oboe concerto, or the concerto attributed to Haydn, the biggest thing to look for, especially in the first movement excerpt, is tempo. I see it time and time again, teaching students year after year this excerpt. It's super difficult to establish a steady beat. The opening of the excerpt is kind of longer notes, and then we have the little cadenzas, and the tempo doesn't really get established until several measures after it starts. And so what I always tell students is to make sure that they figure out their tempo with the 16th notes that happen towards the end of the excerpt, because oftentimes they will start it too fast and then they will get to the 16th notes and it can fall apart. So always establish your tempo with thinking of the 16th notes at the end, and then just really make sure you have a steady beat throughout the entire excerpt, because it's really easy to change tempos throughout, and you'll end up with several different tempos. And so I always really emphasize working with a metronome and again, thinking of those 16th note tempo.